The name of my business is Precious Pastries.
Our business is photography, videography, graphics, called Cooper Concepts Photography.
My business is called Simple Solutions.
My business started from an idea. I was trying to figure out something to do for a project in a course that I had, and then it kind of just catapulted from there.
It started out as a hobby, and from there, it just grown levels up and up.
I started it because I do clothing alterations and public relations, so I felt like it was a good name to work for both, because in both situations you're doing a solution, either alteration or solving some kind of public relations problem.
I would like to think, that it's inspiring and creative, and I don't know what else.
Creative, simple, unique.
Creative, because I had to be somewhat creative when people ask me to just like make a dress new and like up and coming, because I'm young, so everything's not going to be perfect, and I know in the future things will be better, but I think it's good that I'm just starting off now while I'm in college. Convenient, because I'm convenient for college students when they just need something hemmed, or they rip a hole in a sweater and they just need it. So like for small stuff, I'm convenient for that.
I think my main inspiration is my mom, because she's active in every aspect of her life.
He inspired by different other photographers, other artists, other designers. Some designers, their ideas go through our photography.
Like you said, we got inspiration from websites, photographers, anything that we think looks good. That's where we get our inspiration from.
I used to say I looked up to Kimora Lee Simmons because she took one small little business and created a whole empire. Of course her husband at the time helped her, but it's she has all these other businesses, and she has Baby Fat and all the other YSL, all the different clothing lines under it, and she has this whole big company. So I used to say I looked up to her just because of her ability to have so much after starting off with so little.
The biggest struggle was trying to figure out the most legitimate way to do everything. I had to teach myself a lot in terms of licensing and different protocols, and how to figure out how much money I would need, how much capital I would need in order to purchase product, and what my output looked like. So that was the first year, was just trying to figure that out and get that right, so that I wasn't actually losing money in the process.
There wasn't really no struggles. We just We made progress throughout the thing. I guess the only struggle is finding the right equipment early on when we first started.
Time management, because for example, homecoming week, everybody has everything that they want to get fixed and gowns they need hemmed and taken in. So it's I have to manage how to do all that kind of stuff and make sure all my stuff is done at the same time.
I believe that I really am getting closer to my true interests and my true potential. A lot of what I'm doing now all intertwines. So, I definitely, I'm maintaining everything with my business, but I have another job full-time where I do all types of planning for an ABA facility. And so I like the fact that I can kind of mix two things that I love and that I plan to build on in the future.
Every day. Get better every day, every single day. Every time we do a shoot, we get better in production, post-production, pre-production, all that.
Yes, I think I'm getting closer than I would have been maybe freshman year, because I always say I want to start a business, I want to do this, and then somebody just one day was like, why don't you do it now?
I definitely see my business expanding in the future. I'd like to maybe branch out into maybe the catering industry, or I'm currently a PR major at Delaware State University, and I'm really looking to build my own event productions company. So I definitely would like to make, the business that I already have an aspect of what I could offer.
Bigger, more. We share our business like it is right now, but on a wider scale. Tri-state.
More models, more equipment, more studio space,
Work with more companies,
more designers, more clients,
a lot more stuff.
makeup artists.
Big. I see it as like a full-blown company that like people will go to for public relations or like clothing needs or stylist needs. Like it's someone that people will go to for anything, and then someone where people would depend on them and would be credible.
Just become very well versed with your craft. You can never learn too much about what it is that you're doing. Sometimes people become entrepreneurs because they find that they're really good at something, and so they kind of focus on that one thing, and they think that because they're good at it, that's enough. And it's not. Like, you really have to learn the business aspect of what it is that you want to do. You have to know how to manage your money, you have to know how to manage your time, you have to know how to build relationships.
Go out there and get it. If you want it, go get it.
Keep working at it. I mean, practice makes perfect. We didn't start off like knowing what we was doing. We just picked up a camera, started shooting it.
Let your work speak for itself.
True. And experience is the best teacher.
To reach out to someone else that does what they want to do or something like they want to do, to learn from them. Sometimes people don't want to like talk to adults or talk to other people, but they've done what you want to do, and you might want to go further than them or do other things than what they do, but it always could be someone that you could reach out and talk to for advice.
You gotta keep working at it. I mean, it doesn't come like that.
You're not gonna get paid for every job. You gotta. There's levels.
You have to practice.
You gotta get your name out there, and to do that, you sometimes gotta do stuff for free.
I think one of the major values that a young entrepreneur can have is they should know the value of hard work, and they should definitely know the value of ethics. You always have to make sure you're doing what feels right and what is right when you are, serving someone else, because that is the most important thing of what it is that you do.